I want to share with you a very delicious recipe of homemade sausages. If you ever made sausages by yourself, or you always buy them, or perhaps you never taste how vegetarian sausages taste like. So today, I invite you to watch, and yes, I'm going to show you how to make a simple vegetarian sausages. Today's sausages is called Tofu Sausages. This one is my favorite sausages because I love tofu. Besides, everybody loves tofu. So I'm gonna make my sausages from tofu. Here I've got my pieces of homemade tofu. So I invite you to watch and see. The first thing to do, I'm going to blend my sausage, my tofu. So first thing, to blend the tofu. If you don't have a blender, you can always use a fork. Oh yeah, anything. And then I'm gonna put 1 cup of water. 1 cup of water. I want to use all the pieces of tofu so that I want to make as many sausages as possible for my family because I want to store them. So I'm going to use this same sausage. I'm adding another cup of water to the tofu. I'm using the same water I was soaking the tofu in. From here, I'm going to blend it. Then I'm gonna come back to you. So this is vital wheat gluten. This is the dry form of gluten. You know, the gluten we make from washing out the starch from wheat flour. If you don't know, let me just say in short, if you don't know how to make gluten, just go to my YouTube channel, Doctor's Vegan Kitchen. There is a recipe of how to make gluten from scratch. Now, this one is the dry form of gluten. It has been developed in China. After washing out the gluten, so they take that gluten and they dry it, then they grind it, then we have a flour. You see, with this one, you don't have to go through the stress of washing the starch out. You don't have to go through any stress. You just take it, you spice it, you mix with water, you have your piece of gluten. And so this same flour is used to make vegetarian sausages. So I believe I've tried to explain as much as I could. So now, before I add the gluten flour, here I've got some spices. This is curry powder. This is coriander powder. And this is paprika. This is garlic powder. I have salt. I have cumin seeds. About a tablespoon of tomato paste and garlic, fresh garlic. I just realized that I added a whole garlic here. Normally I was supposed to blend it with tofu, so I don't know how I forgot, and I don't know how I ended up adding it here. So I'm going to remove it. I don't know. A little more water. Okay, this is how the consistency. Let me mix, then I'm going to show you how the consistency should be like. Let's see. And now I'm gonna add also some soya sauce to it. About a tablespoon of soya sauce. the consistency so far. I'm going to add the rest, everything so far to cut and mix again. So this is the final consistency. Don't worry, when it's looking like this, you're gonna allow it to sit for some few minutes so that the gluten can develop. Yeah, so, and when we'll steam it, it's actually going to get harder, because if you put more gluten, you will end up with very hard sausages, okay? So, watch your consistency, how it will come out. Better at the beginning, don't allow the sausages, the mixture to be too hard. For me, this is fine. This is fine for me. So let us allow it. I will let it sit for some few minutes, maybe 10 to 15, even more. Then after that, we're gonna roll them. So while I'm preparing for the peppers to roll them, it's going to sit here for some minutes. Now we're going to roll the sausages. It's been sitting here for some few minutes. I'm using baking paper. Yeah, there are people who use you can use parchment paper also. Yes. There are those who use aluminium, but I don't recommend aluminium. Aluminium is not good for health, so better to look for parchment paper or baking paper. It will do just the same way, you know, but health-wise, it's much recommended than aluminium. Okay. I put some oil on my hands and then on the paper, because sometimes if you don't, your sausages will stick on the paper. Then you try to give it a sausage shape like with your hands before you can roll it. Then you do it with the hands. Your shapes might not come out as perfect as store-bought sausages. It doesn't matter. What is important is you have made your own sausages at home. You know, I always say, sorry, if you have some plastic band, then you can use it to tie here. But still, it's fine like this. I don't have them today, and my sausages will just come out fine. So I was saying that I always say that anything you can do by yourself with your hands is the best. Why? Because you know what you have put inside. You know what each and every ingredient that is inside. And like, you know, sometimes we buy things with some unwanted ingredients that, even though we love, we don't want those unwanted ingredients, but we want that thing. So, you know, making it by yourself at home is the best. So even if it doesn't come out as perfect as store-bought sausages, don't worry. What is important is the effort you have put in to make it by yourself. That is what is the most important. So meanwhile, I put water on the fire to be boiling. So I will show you the next step. Yeah, they don't have to be perfect. See, this one is shorter than the other. It's short. I want to make it a little bit long. think maybe it was big, so let me reduce it. Yeah, it was big. Okay, so now it's time for steaming. As you can see, water is already boiling, and there's a pot with water. So then on top you put a colander, and or you can, if you have a steamer, it's even easy. You just use that. So now on top you put a colander, you put your sausages on top, then you cover. You allow it to steam for, let's say, 45 minutes to 1 hour. Yeah. So we will come back after steaming. So this is the bits remaining. I'm so tired of rolling the sausages, so I want to make something. I don't know what I'm making, but I will see when it comes out. I'm going to steam it together with the sausages, but let's see how it will come out. The same mixture of tofu sausages, only that this time I'm trying to make a different shape, and I want to try something which I don't know what, but so let's see. I'm gonna put it to steam also. You must let it to cool down. Let it cool down before you can handle it. The taste is very nice, especially with the touch of cumin. When you see cumin seeds, this one here, very nice, very nice. So I will let them. This is what I was telling you. I was just trying to do something, another shape, like you can make something, but you just make a different shape. So these are our sausages, and just allow them to cool down. It's important to allow your sausages to cool down before you can handle them, because they can easily break when they are hot. You see.